Yeah, credit to them. They played well. Obviously, I'm sure it's Meninga's best game of the year, and he shot the basketball exceptionally well. We certainly talked about him. We talked about his threat from there, but yeah, the pitch outs that McCall a lot of time got to him, and some of them were contested, some of them we could have done a little bit better on, and Miller's been a real problem for us. The two games that we've played them, he's been exceptional, and again he shot the ball well from the three-point line as well, which is not something he's done all year, but he made them as well. But there was, I'm calling timeout in the first 2 minutes of the game. I didn't think we come out with the right intent. Throughout the game, we made some changes to that, and I thought second quarter we kind of knuckled down and were better. And third, we kind of wanted some calls going to the rim, and you're on the road, and we got to be better than that. And I think again we locked in again, and we get it back to probably get up one and go into the three-quarter time down 2 or 3, and again we just I thought we had a lapse at the start of the fourth there where we let it get out, and then they're on a 14-0 run, and we just can't recover from there. So there were some good parts for us, but overall, their ability to continue to attack you, put their feet in the paint, make decisions, and tonight they made shots as well.
Following on from Menenga, is that something that you guys knew sort of on the scout, that he was such a great pop threat? Obviously, he shot well in college, and it's a bit of a rookie, so he's a bit of an unknown, I guess, in the sense that.
He hadn't shot his pick and pop that well, but his catch and shoot he'd shot really well, and I think looking back on it, there'll probably be, I'm not sure how many of the 6 makes he made were catch and shoots off pitch outs, but we just didn't quite get our coverage right to make sure we handled that. So he played well.
Chris, you feel like this team's obviously 4 losses on the year, so it's not the end of the world, right? This team just needs to bounce back and still can go on a big run here, get leading into finals.
Yeah, we've set ourselves up well to go and attack this away stretch and get as many wins as we can, which we expect to do. So, disappointed with tonight's effort, but like we do after a win, like we do after a loss, we'll go in, we'll watch and see where we can be better and turn our attention to the next game.
Coach, what did you think of the ball and Chris incident, I guess, where the call went against you guys? What did you make of that?
Which one was it?
The call against Chris with ball putting the armour.
Yeah. There's always going to be some calls in games that I don't agree with. We challenged some. I thought Shea made a good handoff to Chris that he gets a foul for, and there's contact. They're going to be physical with Chris, and there's a lot more fouls that can be called from where I see it. But we're on the road, and we can't. We can't harp on those, or we just got to move on quickly and play the next play. And, from patches in the game, we did that pretty well. But, we ended up shooting 16 more shots than them, in the game. And I thought our ability to finish around the rim and in the paint just wasn't good enough tonight. And we'll look back at those and say, is that the best shot we get? But, for us, sharing the basketball and, we only have 8 assists. I think there's some areas there about how we distribute the basketball and get people even better shots.
And I feel like you answered a little bit before, but the matchup against Cairns, what is it about the Taipans that make them so tough to stop, I guess, this season in particular, knowing the 2 results?
I thought there's some areas that we didn't want to turn the ball over tonight. We did a good job of that. We wanted to rebound, defensive rebound. We were really poor against them last time. We improved in that area. We didn't give up that many fast break points, but there was a lot of pressure on us to go ahead and get back. And, they get to the foul line a little bit more on us, and they shoot the 3 ball a lot better. But, there's certainly a randomness to the athletes that they have where they attack you off the bounce, and it's an area for us to just sit down and guard and, and be better and make sure we stay in front of people. And the help and overhelp, caused them to get some pretty easy ones tonight.
Chris, I know New Zealand game is a big one for Cairns in particular. Does it feel any different crowd pumping and they were fairly loud, in particular in the second. What does it feel when you didn't want to go out there to play and just have been performed?
No, it doesn't matter what day it is. Great crowd, great place to play. Yeah, so they should be selling out games or going close. They got a really tough team. So, but in regards to if it feels different, Saturday, Sunday, 31st, 23rd, no.
Chris on Zoom.
Yeah, just a couple. Chris, you would never say that you want to lose a game, but at the same time, can you learn more when you lose a game like this? And does it make the review have that little bit of extra bite to it?
Look, we're pretty honest and we're pretty accountable, and if we see things we don't like in wins or losses, we're up front and bring it to our attention because of the end goal, right? We know what things are going to help us and what things won't help us get to our end goal. So I'd much prefer to be doing that after a win, but too late for that now. I don't want to lose, no. So I think we would do a good enough job of learning where we need to be better if we'd won the game, but we didn't do that. So, there's going to be glaring areas where we can be better for our next matchup.
Absolutely. Knowing you've got this month ahead, and I'm sure, Melbourne's renowned for being meticulous with your planning, so you would have planned ahead, but is there any difference in the way you get ready for a month, knowing you're on the road for all of January as you would for the normal part of the season?
I think we talked about the preparation of, there's going to be short and sharp practices, and so, and I think we've been pretty good with that when we've had a condensed period about, what is the most important thing, what's the most important information to get through as a coaching staff and as a group. I think when we've got that kind of clarity of information, and we've moved forward pretty quickly. Some of these long weeks, we kind of overthink things a little bit too much and just make sure we've got clarity. So, but we're healthy. That's the biggest thing right now. We've been trying to get healthy all year. We got everybody on board. We just got to make sure that the combinations are right. And some people had some good games tonight. Some people, had some performances that are below par. And so, we just got to continue to find ways to make sure everybody's contributing their role. How we've kind of talked about it.